Good lad. Honestly,
He was
listen,
phenomenal. He's apparently going to join the forum.
he bloody well should do. Right, for anyone who hasn't got a pen handy or a computer in front of them, the website is called xtdos.com. Now, these are all the old DOS games that you can play as Flash. It's amazing. That's it.
That's incredible.
It is incredible.
That's what I mean about this Amiga thing not being profitable when stuff like that exists.
I'm on it.
No,
Altered Beast, Alien Breed, Rampage.
See, he's off on one now. Yeah, honestly,
I'm on the A's. Aladdin. I'm actually excited by Aladdin.
No. It's just Mission Impossible and Operation Stealth. I remember having Operation Stealth when it was on like 5 discs. You know, the old floppy discs.
Yeah, no, I remember when you used to get games like on 20 discs or something ridiculous.
Yeah, and then you had like a decoder ring or something like that, you know.
Yeah. Or look at the 5th word and the 3rd paragraph.
Exactly. What is it?
Penguins. Moonwalker.
Oh, for God's sake. Right. Rob's lost, Jen. Shall we carry on?
Dizzy. And who's the bloke that did Dizzy?
The next one's not me.
Oh, hang on
You're
a
going to
sec.
talk about Tango Fiesta in a minute, which is like the best.
Is that the one I didn't like, Rob?
No. Oh, you liked it?
Which one are we on about?
This is the one that was top down and you scrolled around and you got your 4 guys shooting lots of different directions.
And you had angles of vision. Did I say this was suitable for an iPad?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
But
okay.
that was the 0.2 build we saw, post-res.
Okay.
I saw 1.0.
Okay.
It's been modified a lot.
Okay, I'll reserve my judgment again then until
How about I
introduce
introduce a simple statement of it has a driving section.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Because okay, hands up if you know who's involved with this.
I've got my hands in the hair like I just don't care.
There are so many hands.
Okay, so we all know. I know
I just wanted to wave my hands.
Jen, you can fill in the blanks here because I'm going to miss someone. Andrew Roper.
Yep.
Spilt Milk Studios.
Andrew Smith, yeah.
Yep. And Gavin Harrison doing the music.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who the 4th person involved was.
Still a 4th person. Oh, I feel so bad.
It's always the 4th person that gets forgotten.
Team.
I'm looking it up.
Ewan Brock.
Brock
You're
Sampson.
making his name up, aren't you?
No, Ewan Brock's doing the art.
So, okay, Ewan as well. Thank you very much, Jen, for making us look slightly professional. This game is just a complete laugh. Yes, it's not serious. It's not meant to be. It's getting drunk with your mates and having a play. I popped my head very quickly into loading as I was walking past the front door, purely for the express purposes of saying hello to Andrew and to the guys there while they were doing this code before their 6-hour deadline. I am not going to hold it against. I'm not saying this in a sarky way. Andrew did actually promise that he would send over a build so we could play MGPX. But to be fair to the guy, he probably finished and the first thing he did was hit the source. And I do know, as I was arriving at MGPX, he was going to bed.
Oh. What time did you get there? Did you get there much
About
after
midday?
me?
No, he got to bed stupidly late.
No, I meant when I met you there, when I pulled up.
He was just getting to bed then.
No, I meant how long had you been there when I pulled up?
No, I hadn't been there long.
Okay.
We went straight to the event and then we booked in.
That pub is epic though, isn't it?
It's got a brewery.
It's got a microbrewery inside it. It does fantastic Thai food.
Thai food.
And microbrewery and Thai food, what more do you need?
A room where
Sounds amazing.
It is amazing. It's a fantastic
a room
place.
with 150 people in it, locked with retro consoles.
There wasn't. There was about 50, 60 people there.
98.
No, 98 tickets were sold, but there
I'm
weren't.
going with
not
98. I don't care.
No, let's not lie about it, Rob. Come on. There were there were a lot of people who turned up and a lot of people with equipment, so that was great.
The room was full.
The room was full, which was good. It was an enjoyable evening for what I stayed of it. But there you go. And Alan Zucconi came, bless him.
Yes, he did.
I don't think he wanted that hug.
Did you assault Alan Zucconi?
I was playing that fucking helicopter game of John's because he said, I can't do it. So I just got up and played it for 10 minutes straight and just flew all over the place. I get a little tap on my shoulder. I thought Alan wanted a hug, so I gave him a hug. I'm sorry, Alan. I enjoyed it.
He was loving it. Really?
Probably, yeah.
Deep down.
The
He
big
had
bear that I am.
He did have biscuits.
He did have biscuits, and they were very nice. Thank you. Right. Contract work. What's that about? Because I don't think we've mentioned that, have we?
No, it's only very, very quick. I've had to look to see if we're under an embargo, and I can't see anything.
We won't mention it then. Simple as that. There's a game called Contract Work, and that's it. Look
Yeah,
out
it's
for
an
it.
HTML game. We've got to look at it. We'll come back to it. I've not had a proper play. You've got a link to it, haven't you?
Somewhere, yes.
Somewhere. God, I sent you all this stuff. And
I know you do, Rob. I'm grateful for it. It goes into a special folder. It really does.
to be ignored.
No, not to be ignored. Okay, well, we'll ignore that this time. We'll look it up and then we'll talk about it next time. So, now's the competition. Ollie Danger, you need to send his code, don't you?
I do. I've got loads of codes to send now.
Now, the triple bundle bonanza. Did we ever
Do you know what we... No, we didn't. So do you know what we should do?
Go on.
We should let our special guest host choose how are we going to give these away. And if she says, give them to me, then we're done.
Come on.
What have I done? What have I got to do?
Okay, we've got 3 Steam codes. We're going to give them all away as a single prize. We have got Hotline Miami, Thomas Was Alone, and Dear Esther to give away as a Steam code.
Jojo the Monkey, yes, I apologise. Yes, you are a man. I didn't mean to be insulting the last time. I'm sorry.
There's no E's in Joe, that's why. It gets confusing.
Okay. Anyway, Jen.
That's me.
Have you an idea for a competition while you're eating a sandwich?
Are you eating cornflakes?
No, you didn't tell me I would have to think up an idea for a competition.
To be fair, he sprung this on me as well, so...
This is outrageous.
You're sacked, Rob.
Okay, I'm off.
Oh, shit. I thought he was actually gonna go then. Shit. Right. If you can't think of anything off the cuff, Jen, don't worry. We'll sort something out for this.
I wasn't being serious.
Pictures of elbows that look like bums.
That's it. There you go.
There we go.
Tweet them all at Jen, and then
Alex_Pixel.
Fantastic.
And we
elbows that look like bums.
We want a hashtag of
elbows and bums.
No, MGPNS arse.
Yep, that'll do.
MGP arse.
Okay, MGP arse. We'll keep it simple. MGP arse. Yeah, and copy in RX_Pixel as well, just to make her laugh.
Yes, please.
There we go. Done. And we'll give you 2 episodes. That'll be episode 13. We'll announce a winner.
Fantastic. Now, for those that haven't figured it out, Jen, you've been to Australia, haven't you? Have you?
No.
No? Okay.
You're just going blindfolded. Well done.
Okay, sorry. PAX Australia, it happened. Is that you that put that in, Jen?
No, that was me.
No,
Oh, for Christ's sake, I apologise. Rob, go on.
Well, I've written it all there. PAX Australia happened. I should have paid it more attention, but I was drunk for most of it.
Fantastic. Right.
The reason I'm even mentioning this is because the very, 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 very nice people at Witchbeam, the guys that do us all, Andrew Cactus, they gave us their PAX Australia build. Yep. And I know that Lance, who's doing Black Asset, was also there. I think Tin Man Games were there. So all these Australian developers that we'll begin to follow and begin to get an understanding of the Australian indie market were kind of all there. So I thought, we'll begin to put our foot into the Australian camp, and I really would like to build up a few more links with our...
It's because you want to move out there, isn't it, Rob?
No, do you know what? If I ended up in that part of the world, I wouldn't go to Australia. And this is nothing to do with the Australians. Because I've got some very, very close friends in New Zealand. And I've been over there a few times, and I'd love to go back.
I wouldn't go to either of those countries. I'd go to Canada, because it's cold and there's lots of snow.
In New Zealand, there are cold sections. If you go right down to the South Island, you'd be up in the mountains very, very quickly. And you'd be snowboarding virtually every day.
I don't want to live in the mountains.
Where do you want to live?
Canada.
You just said because it was cold.
Yeah, near the Arctic Circle. I want to see the Northern Lights.
Where do you think you go to the South Pole from? You go from New Zealand. It's the nearest point.
That and Easter Island. I'd love to go to Easter.
That and Easter Island. But yeah, there's a huge Antarctic survey run out of New Zealand. Because my wife has to do with that, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Penguin hugging and that sort of stuff.
Oh, you would, wouldn't you, though? Well, I would.
There's actually a very real problem about going out to places like that, is if you get you go out for 3 months, and if you get stuck in a storm, that's it. You're stuck for another 3 months.
Yes.
It's not actually that easy to get in and out of.
It's great. You do or you don't.
It's a bit of a lifestyle choice. It's a bit.
I can imagine. Well,
it's out there.
I'd probably like to go and work there, to be honest. Doing what I do, it'd be a laugh. You get paid a shitload and you get free things. It's good. What more do you want?
Warmth.
You've got clothing for that, and you've got fire. You go outside and you work in the cold.
No, I'm not. I'm not on board with this.
No.
I agree.
Fair
I'd
enough.
much rather be working in Thailand.
Miami.
No. What's wrong with you all?
I don't know about Miami. Thailand's awesome.
Am I the only nomad here?
No, what do you mean Thailand's not exactly off the, round the corner?
No, but it's not exactly remote either, is it?
Depending which part of Thailand you're talking about.
Not the
I'm talking
part
about the
that you
north.
go.
I'm talking about the north.
Oh, fair enough then. We're getting off topic again, Rob.
This is true. This is true.
We
are known for it.
We are. The Steam sales are finished.
Yes, they're all done. Woohoo!
Yeah, I probably spent a total of £15, which is.
I didn't spend much more.
I don't know if that's because I did a lot last year or what, or whether there's just not many
I spent
games.
£15. I got a lot for it.
You did buy a lot of 59p indie games.
I don't care. They were great.
No. Jen, did you buy anything in the Steam sale?
I keep getting given stuff.
Anything good?
It's such a hard life being an indie games journo. I will have to open Steam in order to answer that question. And it's
were there any major highlights you know that definitely coming to mind?
Well, this is the problem with the indie game market and Steam sales, is they were all on sale. All of them. Everything was on sale. So I've just been given Toki-Tori 2.
Right, yes, I've heard of that.
Which I'm quite excited about. Terraria was on sale, which is amazing.
I've only played Terraria. It's called Terraria, isn't it?
Oh, whatever.
I don't know, honestly. If I'm wrong, then correct me.
I don't know. I say it in my head.
Fair enough. It was on the Xbox and I got it for my son. It's a great game. I've probably played it more than him. Bless him. It's good. You should get it, Rob, for it was £1.70. But there you go. Sorry, go on, Jem.
Thomas was on sale.
Yep. That was an absolute bargain.
Yeah. I think even relatively big games that have been out a while will just chop off the majority of the price. You could get Super Meat Boy for less than £1.
Got it.
Was it less than £1? Wow, I paid 12 quid for it.
I didn't.
Still worth it though, I think.
Yeah.
Because we've all seen.
Oh, completely.
Have you played Rogue Legacy?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a little bit, a tiny bit.
That's a no.
It's not my sort of thing.
Why?
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with it? What don't you like about it?
I don't know if I've played enough to have an opinion.
See, what the initial go on it is a bit odd, but once you unlock all the people outside the castle, it becomes a bit more interesting because then you get upgrades. It's not all about upgrading the castle and the people, but there's certain weapon attachments and health giving things, and
Yeah, see that ain't my bag.
Oh, okay.
I like having a definitive goal.
There is a clear definitive goal in it.
There is, but the way you get to that goal is different if you choose it to be.
I'm not saying it's not a great game. It's just not my bag. It's not my cup of tea.
We're not having a go. I'm just wondering, really.
No, it's one of those ones that I between working as much as I do and covering the lesser known indie games, I actually proper published doing well indie games fall in a little gap in my availability.
Oh, right, okay.
So I tend to not play them as much.
See, that is a problem I think most of us can relate to, because we don't have much time to play anything, and then we all have our lists of shame or research, or depending on what you want to call it. But yeah, if it doesn't tickle your fancy, then yeah, go on to what does, and I think that's just all the best we can do. There's no point in giving something time that you haven't got.
Indeed.
There you go. As Rob may or may not be able to see, I've chopped down the MGPX. Any other business, the The get
I
together.
can't see it.
The get together happened, didn't it, Rob?
It was great.
It was fantastic. Now,